Greetings and welcome to the introduction to astronomy. One of the things that I like to do in each of my introductory astronomy classes is to begin the class with the astronomy picture of the day from the NASA website, that is apod.nasa.gov/apod. And today's picture for May the 16th of 2021. Well, it is titled NGC 602 and beyond. So what do we see here? Well, in the foreground, we see part of a region near the outskirts of the Small Magellanic Cloud. And that is a star cluster known as NGC 602. It's a relatively young star cluster, only a few million years old, and it's eating away at the material around it. So if you see the central star cluster, you can see that the dust is almost a slightly spherical type shaped shell around it. Now it does have a number of tendrils, and if you note, those tendrils all point towards the star cluster. Now they're not actually pointing at the star cluster themselves, but they are being eaten away by the intense energy of the stars that have formed and the stars within that cluster. So as they push the gas and dust away, the more lightly gas areas will get pushed away quicker, and the denser areas of gas and dust where stars continue to form get left behind, and those protect the regions behind them and end up kind of pointing towards the star cluster. So it allows us to see, we can see those regions where stars are still forming at the very tips of all those finger-like tendrils pointing towards our star cluster. Now, the Small Magellanic Cloud is a couple 100,000 light years away, not too far away from us in terms of galactic size. However, if you look around this picture, there are dozens of galaxies within this image, all of them much further away, and many of them hundreds of millions of light years away. And you can just take a look around the image. You'll see some that are very prominent and bright. But even if you look in closer, you can see tons of galaxies that are really faint by comparison. So stars you will see with the distinctive diffraction cross pattern through them. But as you look for many others, even the fainter objects, you'll see that they have extended shapes and are very distinct. And you can easily count dozens of galaxies within this image that we see well beyond the Magellanic Cloud and NGC 602. So once again, it's one of those things that we look at when we look at an image in astronomy. We're not seeing just a two-dimensional picture, even though that's how it's portrayed. We lose sight of that third dimension, whereas there are some stars here that are foreground stars, much closer to us, and there are galaxies hundreds of millions of light years, all in the same image and all appearing to be at the same distance, even though they are at widely varying distances. So that was our picture of the day for May the 16th of 2021. It was titled NGC 602 and beyond. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be Edgy Galaxy. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.